Good morning once again, dear students. I hope you all are fine and happy at your place. Dear students, now we are going to start our new topic. So, before that, I want to tell you please practice all the topics that we have learned in our previous classes. I have told you in my last week that you have to make 10 pages, and I have told you about 5 pages of HTML that you have to make. So, I hope you all have made those pages for your project file. Let's start our today's, and the topic for today is HTML for class 10 by me. I have sent you HTML videos, but in this video I'm going to brief some topics of HTML. Hypertext Markup Language. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is a short form of hypertext markup language, and it was invented by Tim Berners-Lee. It is a set of markup tags that are used to define the various elements of www. Is it clear? And HTML is used to make websites. So we make web pages in HTML. A web page is a set of elements such as words, paragraphs, lists, tables, and images. HTML is written in a form of HTML elements. Each tag have a set of attributes. Now, in our next topic, we are going to learn about attributes. Now, the tags surrounded contents and give meaning to it. So, tags are the commands in HTML, and the elements are parts that mark up the web page. And attributes, extra bit applies to a tag. Now, writing HTML document. The HTML documents are made up of tags and attributes. So you can see a tag is a coded HTML command, and it is enclosed within angular bracket, and it contains some tags. Now, HTML types of tags. One is container tag, which is having starting as well as ending tag. You can see it over here. B and B, case sensitive. HTML tags are in case insensitive, and container tag must be nested. This is the right way, correct way, incorrect way. The structure of HTML document. This one is called the HTML part, head part, body part. An HTML document consists of two major portions. Number one is head. It contains the information about the document like title and a metadata description. And body, it contains the actual matter of a document, and all the tags are used inside this body tag. So this is the basic structure. Now, what is head? The head tag contains the information about the document, that is like title. So title tag is always enclosed within head tag. Title tag is always enclosed within head tag. And HTML identifies the document of a HTML tag. The HTML document starts with an HTML and ends with an HTML. The title tags define the title of a document, and it appears on the browser title window. Now, body, all the elements or all the tags are used within body tag. Now, you can see the correct way of writing tags. Now, body. Everything between the body and the body is the main part of a HTML document. HTML writing tools. HTML, for writing HTML, we need front page or a HTML editor and a browser window. Whatever we write in a HTML editor, we open it in a browser window. So container tag and empty elements, they do not have permitted to have an end tag. So empty tag does not have any end tag. Examples were given over there. Tag attributes. Tag can have attributes. Attributes tells how the tag will work. Attributes are always added to the tag. Is it clear? And attributes never closes. Only the tags will close. Now you can see how we have defined the body. Now over here we are using a attribute bg color, which tells the background color of a page, and it should be red. This will be the output over here. Attributes of body is background, bg color, a link, v link, link, and descriptions are there. Now the body element. Look here. For background, we are inserting an image over here. So bg color is used to change the color, and background is used to change the background. Two options: background to change the background color and displays the tiled image over the page. Now bg color attributes. Bg color attributes are black and text is line. Let's see. Text body bg color is equal to teal and text is equal to magenta. You can see over there. The next one is link. Another one is visited link. V link is a visited link. It specifies the color used by a hyperlink. A link, an active link, means we click on a link and the color of a link will be changed, but we don't release the mouse. Now look here, aqua, V link, purple, and A link is equal to green. This is the way output. This is a link and this one is a active link. The mouse pointer has been pressed but does not released. The V link attribute of is again an attribute of a body tag. It is specifies the color of a visited link. Margins. Margins are the distance between the page and a text. So there are margins. One is left margin, another one is top margin. The next one is a font tag. It lets you change the size, color, and typeface of a text. Font tag is one of the type of tag which does not work without its attribute. Its size is 1 to 7 and plus or minus. Font size is equal to value. So the smallest size is 1 point and bigger size is 7 point. Now you can see the example, font size is equal to 8, but it's not right. It should be 7, not more than 7. And it specifies the type of typeface. Font face is equal to Wordner. Look here, we have given font face, Boldman old style, and let's see the output. And the next one is a font color. Font color is equal to red. Default font color is black, but here we can change the font color. The next one is a base font. Defines base font size of a relative font size changes. Now it is placed after the document body. It establishes a default font size. It should occur only once in a document. It has all other attributes of font tag. It is used with its attribute size. The ending tag is base font. Look here, base font is equal to 3, color is equal to aqua, face is equal to Georgia Garmont, and the font color is equal to black. Now text formatting. P tag. P tag is a paragraph tag. The text following paragraph tag will starts after 2-line space. It is a container tag. It is having a starting as well as ending tag. Its attribute is align. Align means to arrange the or put the text at particular place. The default is left, other one is right and center. You can see left align is a default alignment. The next tag is BR. It is an empty element and BR is used for breaking the rules. The text following BR tag starts from a new line. Center tag. The center tag is used to centralize the image or a text. Basically, it is used with an image. It will horizontally center the text in the browser. Look over here. We have used a center tag and the text is horizontally centered in a page. Now next one is horizontal, that is HR, again an empty element. It is used to draw a line. It draws a horizontal divided line completely across the screen. Its thickness and width can vary. The default size of horizontal rule is 3 pixels. Its size attribute is given in pixels. Pixel is one of the many tiny dots that make the image. Now look over here, HR size 14. You can see this one is a HR, first HR, and another one is the size. Various attributes of HR: align left, align right, center, weight, size, and width in percentage. We can give width in number as well as we can give in percentage. Now look here, HR size is equal to 14. Look, HR size is 14, HR size is 38, no shade, with no shade. And here we have used 2BR. HR width is equal to 150. You can see HR width is 150 and HR width is 40, small, and HR width is 85%. Now heading tag. Heading tag is HN tag. It's used to generate heading from 1 to 6. The smaller the number, the bigger the size, the bigger the number and the smaller the size. H1 is the biggest heading and H6 will be the smaller heading. Now BR and P tag. Comments are used by a programmer while making a web page. It is only visible to the user. It will not display on a page. They will given with a special sign. Look here, I have given a comment and it is not visible on this page because this is for the user. Logical and physical text style. Now there are two types of text style. One is logical, it is strong. Strong is used to make the text bold. This is a logical, and the physical text is B, I and U. B is for bold and I is for italics and U is for underline. Is it clear? And cite, one more is cite. It tells the browser that it is a station. Now the next one is I is for italics. Look, in the output you can find out. The next one is subscript and superscript. Subscript appears the text a little bit below the normal text, and superscript displays the text a little bit above the normal text. Let's see. Special characters are angular brackets and and sign, and LT and LGT are for and LT is for greater than sign and LGT less than sign, and LGT is for greater than sign. We can combine the tags. We can use two tags at a time. The next one is listing. Listing is used to display the text into in a list. In this we are not supposed to give BR or P tag. There are three types of listing: unordered, order, and definition. Unnumbered or unordered list, it starts with UL tag and it ends with UL tag, means it is a container tag, and the items are in bullets, and each list item starts with LI tag. You can see over here UL LI coffee, and let's see the output over here. Dear students, I hope it is you are able to understand this thing. The type attributes, it is disk, it is a default, and another one is circle or and square. We have used UL is equal to circle. Now numbered. For numbered we use OL, and again list items are with LI and it is again closed with OL. So it is, you can see the output over here. Now OL, it is a container tag, attribute start and type, starting an ordered list. Now start, it lets you change the beginning value, and it must be set by a numeric value. Let's see this thing. OL start 3. Now the output will be 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it is used the attributes, the values are A for capital A, small a, capital Roman number, and small lowercase Roman numbers, and Arabic, and this Arabic numerals are the default numerals. I stands for the lowercase Roman. Now the next one is definition list. It is a list of items which with a description of each item. It starts with DL tag, a definition list. Each item starts with DT, definition term, and each description starts with a DD. Look here, DL, DT coffee, DD hot and milk, DT milk, DD cold and dry, white cold drink. Now compact attribute. You can see over the compact attributes. Nested list. A list within a list is called a nested list. Look, it's Roman 1 car wash, and this one is a ordered list, and another one is a unordered list. You can see over here in an example, unordered list, and so on. So this is called a nested list. A question and its explanation is here. Now attributes and container elements. This is the definition about these things. These two. It requires a pair of tags, a starting as well as an ending tag. So students, this is all for today. Good luck, learn more. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.